Shabbat Shalom. Me, Rabbi Cookie Monster, so happy to welcome you all to Shabbat services. During this particular Purim service, there will be interjections and jokes and silliness. You might hear from our hecklers, the two grumps from the balcony, Statler and Waldorf. A random Muppet or Sesame Street character might make a few appearances, and they'll certainly hear lots from Rabbi Cookie Monster and Cantor Piggy. Everything is meant in good fun and in the spirit of Purim. And at end of service, Rabbi Rosenthal will come and lead us in Kaddish and will offer prayer for recent tragic events. We also have special note from sponsor. Please note that no Muppets were harmed in the preparation of this service, and that any statements that you find difficult or simply not funny are the sole product of Rabbi Cookie Monster, B'nai Israel Reform Temple, and is completely free from any responsibility whatsoever. Hey! Me don't like that statement.
You know, the opening is catchy.
So is smallpox.
Oh, well, me rather catch cookies, personally. So as me was saying, me, Rabbi Cookie Monster, me happy to be here to share special cookie-based theology with everybody. If you want to say Shabbat Shalom, you can. And if you also want to share what favorite cookie is, you more than encouraged to do so. Now your opportunity. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Me favorite cookie for tonight, Hamantashen. Courtesy of Deb Daniels. Go ahead. Wish everyone Shabbat Shalom. Did everybody share what favorite cookie is? What favorite cookie?
White macadamia nut.
Okay. Sometimes me need to make choices. One time someone asked me, fruit or cookies? And me thought, this no-brainer, me Rabbi Cookie Monster, cookies, of course. But on Purim, me can have cookies with fruit. Everybody wins. Prayer also have choices. Sit or stand, sing or hum. Me, Rabbi Cookie Monster, say follow heart. And if cannot decide, then sing and pray faster, because that will lead to oneg, and oneg leads to cookies.
You forgot to introduce moi, the true star of the show, Cantor Piggy, who will dazzle you all with my amazing voice and presence.
Oh, me sorry. welcome moi.
No! Moi means me.
Oh, sorry. Be proud to welcome me.
Do you even have a degree?
Yes. We go to HUC, Hebrew Union Cookie. It's sweet.
Oh boy, it's going to be a long service.
We begin service with the candle lighting, which can be found on pages 120 and 121. Me very excited to invite Paul and Mary to help lead us in candle lighting. Me love candles because they make room brighter and easier to find cookies. Two candles.
Right, and now for Ani.
Who is Ani?
Ani is Hebrew for moi.
Oh, right, Ani, yes, me know that.
Well, Ani thinks that candles show off moi in the best light. So you may light the candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who house us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
Amen.
Amen. Shabbat shalom, Cookie Monster. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Please be seated. We now turn to Lecha Dodi on pages 138 and 139 to welcome Shabbat bride. Maybe she bring cookies. We sing verses 1, 2, and rise when we get to verse 9.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nikabela, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmianu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad, U'shmo echad, L'Shem l'Tiferet v'Litila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nikabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nercha, ki mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nisucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Star, you must wait now. Please rise. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha u'b'tzola, toch emunen am segula, boi chala, boi chala.
Now I know what's wrong with this service.
What?
It's the sanctuary. The seats are all facing the bima.
Well, we must offer apology. We run out of cookies. However, if you stay till end of service at Oneg, cookies for everybody. And also, there are advantages to sitting in front of Ru. Okay, now it's time for Chatzi Kaddish, kind of like pause before eating cookie. Yum, 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 yum. Chatzi Kaddish can be found on page 144.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, מעלמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יש מרבה מבורך לעולם ולעולם ועלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתבהר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לילה מן קורבחתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא ואמרו Amen.
Okay, now it's time for Baruch Hu, the call to worship. Let's see here. Me placing important call. Yes, hold on. Me like to order chocolate chip cookie, hamantashen. Yes, yes. All flavor. Yeah, yes, even prune.
Give me that. Please rise. Baruch Hu et Adonai, HaMevorach, HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Leolam, Leolam Vayed, Leolam, Leolam Vayed, Leolam, Leolam Vayed.
Praise Adonai, to whom praise is due. Praise Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever.
Well, that was different. So many of these prayer introductions are long and boring.
Yes, they finally managed one that was short and boring.
Does that mean they're getting better or worse?
Please be seated. We now turn to page 149. At bottom of page, we read together. This is an hour of change. Within it, we stand uncertain on the border of life. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over?
Baruch atah Adonai hamariv aravim.
Seriously, what does that even mean, we cross over? Are cookies on the other side? Because that's the side me choosing.
Clearly it is talking about the complex relationship between light and darkness and our innate capacity to choose light.
If you say so. We now skip to Shema.
What? Oh, we can't skip Ahavat Olam.
But we talking too much.
Well, then we skip your readings and tangents for the important parts, led by Ani.
Okay, Cantor Piggy. What this prayer about?
God's everlasting love for moi. I mean, the people of Israel.
Oh, me have everlasting love.
Yeah, we get it. For cookies. You love cookies. Not the same as loving my Menchie green frog, Kermit.
Oh, but cookies so yummy.
150 Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Amcha Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu meshochbenu uvkumeinu nasiach bechukecha v'nismach b'divrei toratcha ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד כי חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם ולילה ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל אוהב עמו ישראל.
Okay, now Shema. Shin is for Shema, that's good enough for me. Shin is for Shema, that's good enough for me. Shin is for Shema, that's good enough.
Yeah, that one goes back a long way.
Not far enough, I can still hear it.
Shin is for Shema, that's good enough. Oh, sorry. Me get carried away. Page 152 and 153. Please rise for Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
Hear, O Israel,
Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever.
Please be seated, and we be moving right along to Ve'ahavta on page 154.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha ubechol nafshecha ubechol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'el Levavecha, bless you. Levavecha, Veshinantam levanecha, Vedibarta bam, Beshiftecha, Beveitecha, Ulechtecha, Vaderech, Ushochbecha, Uvekumecha, Ukshartam leot, Ayadecha, Vehayu letotafot, Beinenecha, Uchtavtam, Al mezuzot beitecha, Uvisharecha, Leman tizkeru, Vasitem et kol mitzvotai, Vitem kedoshim lelohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem lelohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. They said Ani, that's me, Ani, moi. No, that's God. No.
Okay. Sure, Piggy. Now
Cantor Piggy.
Sorry,
Okay,
Cantor Piggy.
thank you.
We now go to page 157 for responsive reading. That's right. Standing on parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot.
That wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness.
That there's no way to get from here but to there, except by joining hands and marching together. This reading had lots of walking and wandering. It made me hungry.
You're kvetching as much as the Israelites wandering in the desert.
Dessert. Page 158, Micha Mocha, not to be confused with Mocha chocolate chips.
Micha Mocha, Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha, Nehedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot, Osef eleh, Kamocha ba'elim Adonai, Nora tehilot, Osef eleh,
Mi kamocha nehedar ba'kodesh,
Malchutecha ra'uvanecha,
Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai,
Okay, ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam,
Mi kamocha nehedar ba'kodesh,
Micha Mocha, Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha, Nehedar ba'kodesh, Nehedar ba'kodesh.
The little skits aren't half bad.
Nope, they're all bad.
and it's now time for tequila.
You mean tefillah?
Right. Tequila. Right. Well, it's Purim after all. We turn to pages 164, 166, 168, 170.
Not all at once.
We pray about ancestors, God, and holiness. L'chaim, please rise.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, and Cantor Piggy, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor, V'Hamorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Chasdei Avot Ve'imahot, U'mevii Geulah Livnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo Me'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed, Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Sobech Noflim Berofei Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Bagevurot, U'Midom Elah, Melech Memit U'Mechayeh, U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah le'hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kdoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
They say our clergy are magical.
You know a trick that I'd like to see?
Have them make me disappear.
Please be seated, but do not disappear yet. We now turn our thoughts to what we are thankful for. Me, thankful for privilege to choose cookies and ability to eat cookies.
Ani, thankful for the opportunity to lead you in prayer with my beautiful voice. Oh, what a kind audience. I mean congregation.
What are you thankful for?
I am thankful for honest and sincere prayers.
Really?
No, I'm lying.
And now, page 178, Shalom Rav. Now, I am going to share a random thought about peace. Behind every good woman is a great left hook.
We're going to move this way. Again, as we sing Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav. Tasi Tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam.
And now it's time for silent prayer. But me going to share something special, Internal Thoughts by Rabbi Cookie Monster.
Ain't got no wish on me mind. It is the chocolate chip kind. Look at you and me tell. You may have snickered doodle. Me treat me soul for a bite. Me spell it out black and white. Me look at you and me see. You like an elf in a tree. You cookie showing and me hunger growing. Let's get skin milk flowing. We'll start this snack going, baby. Hey, me just met you. And this is crazy. But you got cookie. So share it, maybe. It's part of the cat. Your snack, baby.
That's enough of that. No more.
Stop! Silent.
Hey, that's my cue. Wake me when the service starts.
It's already been on a while.
Wake me when it's over.
It's now time for Kiddush. Me like to invite up Neil and Brian to help lead us in Kiddush, found on page 120 and 123. Just a prayer that we all rise for. And, you know, we already had alcohol.
You get grape juice.
Okay. We have special family heirloom cup that we use for Kiddush. Okay, hold on. All right.
Wait, what about me?
You can have that one. If you all like to read here and here.
I'm done.
Okay.
Which one?
And there was evening.
And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day.
Ah.
I don't like reading.
The heaven and the earth
The heaven and the earth
were
were
finished,
finished,
and
All their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God had been doing. And God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron le'maseh v'reishit kihu yom tehillah le'mikveh kodesh zecher l'tzion mitzrayim.
I need to take a picture of the cooks.
Please be seated. Okay, so instead of Torah service tonight, we have brief Megillah reading of famous story of Esther and Mordechai and Haman. And Hamantashen. Yum, 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 yum. Oh. Yes. That delicious telling. And are we going to read parts that have Haman?
Yes.
Oh. Well, we have a couple of groggers here, but they're actually a big box of groggers right out in, we have ceremonial groggers.
And you could yell. And you can clap, and you can maybe not hit the person next to you. Yes.
Why not?
No, that's my job. Hiya! Okay. So while they get the groggers, what you should know is that I will be reading from chapter 7. Not from the beginning, because the beginning is just the beginning, but there's nothing about the characters, really, just about Shushan the town. So I am going to read from chapter 7. Yes. Verses 1. Yes.
One verse.
Yes. And 2.
Two verses.
And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nine verses.
And 10.
10 verses.
Yes. And in this part, it talks about the second feast.
The second 2 feasts.
Yes. And it's where Esther reveals that she is Jewish. Woo! It's okay. She's Jewish. It's good. It's good that she's Jewish because she saves the Jewish people.
That means she gets Hamantashen. Is she Jewish? Yes.
I guess so. I guess so. I don't know. It does not say in the Megillah about Hamantashen. Actually.
No. Well, we think Esther get Hamantashen because she's Jewish.
Okay. All right then.
Not to say Hamantashen are only limited to people that are Jewish. Hamantashen for everybody.
Yay! Hamantashen for everybody. All right now. I know the blessings are in here somewhere. Let's see. Do you know where the blessings are? I know where the blessings are.
You know the blessings are, the blessings are, the blessings are.
They're here somewhere.
Hold on.
Let me go back to the beginning.
Let's see, 670.
Where? Oh, where are you?
No, those just Purim songs. Hold on. Blessing for synagogue, blessing for separation.
Purim. Maybe that's it, 557. Oh, here we are, 573. 573.
573 pages.
Yeah, don't go one at a time. We'll never make it.
Oh, yes. It's true story.
All right. So you know what to do.
Everyone hold on to your cookies.
You know what to do.
Oh.
You want to do this one? Cookie Monster? Okay.
Oh, this kind of looks like cookies.
No. No. Sign. Just stop reading cookies. Now, the goal is when you make noise when you hear the name of Haman. And then, when you see the stop to stop this. Otherwise, we will be here till tomorrow night for our spiel. And then,
again.
okay.
Okay, sorry.
So I am yes, focus. Yes. I am going to chant the blessings, and then I'm going to read in English chapter 7. Okay. Okay then. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mikra Megillah. It really goes that way. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שעשה ניסים לאבותינו ואמותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. And you say amen. All right. Here we are. So the king and Haman came to feast with Queen Esther. The king asked Esther again on the second day at the wine feast, "What is your request, Queen Esther?" "Oh, it shall be granted to you. And what is your petition? Even if it be up to half the kingdom, it shall be fulfilled." So Queen Esther answered, and she said, "If I have won your majesty's favor, and if it pleases people as my petition, for we have been sold, I and my people, to be destroyed, slain. Oh, had we been sold as slaves and servants, I would have kept quiet, for the adversary is not worthy of the king's damage." Thereupon King Ahasuerus exclaimed and said to Queen Esther, "Who is it? Where is the one who dared to do this?" And Esther said, "An adversary and an enemy, this wicked Haman." Haman trembled in terror before the king and queen. The king rose in a rage from the wine feast. Oh, he must have been so drunk. Oh, my.
He had tequila.
Yes, and went into the palace garden where Haman remained to beg Queen Esther for his life, for he saw that the king's evil determination against him was final. When the king returned from the palace garden to the banquet room, Haman was lying on the couch upon which Esther was. So the king exclaimed, "Would he actually kill the queen while I'm in the house?" Oh, as soon as the king uttered this, they covered Haman's face. Thereupon the chambermaids and attendants and the king said, "Furthermore, the 50-cubit-high gallows which Haman made for Mordecai, who spoke good of the king," oh yes, he loved the king, "is standing in Haman's house." And the king said, "Hang him on it." So they hanged Haman on the the gallows which he had prepared for Mordecai, and the king's anger was abated, and we were saved. Oh yes, everybody, yay! Wonderful, wonderful, and that's it. That's the story, and I don't know where the cookies come in. I'm sorry, Cookie Monster. I think it has to do with
the Mishloach Manot.
Oh, yes. So, and why do we have Mishloach Manot?
Because it says so in the Purim story at the end of Megillah.
Oh, okay then. We are to be happy and to give each other gifts of our happiness that we were saved. And that is why we give those baskets to everybody. And the cookies, the Hamantashen that, no, that's not it. Yes, the Hamantashen, you see, very nice, and you can't have that one.
You want cookies?
Yeah, well, you
Let me get this one.
Some people say that Haman's hat had 3 corners, and they made cookies to remind us of Haman. Now, me personally, I don't like the taste of leather, so hats are not good to eat. But Hamantashen are very good to eat. Here, you may have, I am happy to be a Jewish pig. Yes, I am a Jewish pig. Wait a minute. and I am so happy that you are a Jewish cookie monster, and I give you Hamantashen.
Thank you, Cantor Piggy.
You're welcome.
Okay. That's delicious telling. Okay. We now take moment in service for people who need healing. In particular, we keep in our hearts Joyce and Jim Amado, Ed Brooks, Elizabeth Brooks, Norman Berg, Michael Carterman, Roberta Cooperman, Deb Daniel, Annette and Rob Delappy, Phyllis Eisenberg, Lenny Eisler, Tom Ellsbury, Rosemary Marie Esposito, Janet Valco, Dorothy Farrell, Bob Ferguson, Dorothy Gilbert, Jennifer Gonclaves, Thea Gunther, Gina Haft, Peter Haynes, Denise Karp, Mark Leibowitz, Barbara Maloney, Frank Michelson, Miriam Levine, Kim Lorenzo, Janessa Michelson, Roberta Miller, Ellie Mueller, Hunter O'Leary, Stephanie Pluka, Sharon Portnoy, Jennifer Ann Riley, Jan Silverman, Lori Weinberg, Barry and Cynthia Wilkins, Esther Wilkins, Meryl Williams, Abby Zeltman. If there are other names you'd like to add, we do so now. We keep these names in hearts and thoughts as we turn to page 371 in middle of page for healing prayer, Misha Bera.
Misha Bera Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishebera imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing.
Now me give drush. Sadly, there time and world where there no hamantashen. Me wonder what people eat then, but luckily me trace it by consulting great and wise Rabbi Google. Me learn from quick search that hamantashen were called ozne Haman, or Haman's ears, yuck. The name comes from a misinterpretation of medieval custom of cutting off criminals' ears before being executed, double yuck. Earliest reference to ozne Haman as something to eat come from Purim play written in Italy in 1550. Here we find one character of play who eats manna from heaven and calls it Haman. Another character responds that Jews are commanded to eat ozne Haman. But it not until 18th or 19th century in Germany and Eastern Europe that triangular pastry pocket filled with poppy seeds called Mochtaschen came onto scene. Mon means poppy seed, and Taschen mean pocket. Jews decide to merge ozne Haman and Mon Taschen to create Hamantaschen. It caught on. Everybody loved this new pun and new cookie. Cookie became so popular, rabbis looked for meaning in cookie and cantors. And they came up with story of Haman's hat being shaped like Hamantaschen. And now we have so many Hamantashens that can be filled with fruit and chocolate and anything yummy. Oh, yum, 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 yum. But one question remains. Why name Hamantaschen something so yummy after character so evil? Perhaps because we can get rid of evil with our appetites for yummy sweetness. This metaphor for making world better place. No more Haman, no more hate. Only delicious cookies and peace. Yum, 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 yum. May we have lots of sweet cookies to make celebration of Purim and Shabbat sweet and special always, as we say together. Amen. We now continue with Aleinu prayer, which can be found at back of book on page 586-ish. Yes, 86.
Ay, ay, ay.
Please rise for Aleinu prayer.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teit gedula liotzer b'reishit, shelo asanu gegoyei haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Page 591. At top of page. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding. Loved each of us for the peace we have to offer others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Together we read,
Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace. V'ne'emar v'Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo
Me now go get Rabbi Rosenthal. We'll be right back.
For those of you who are in the choir, now would be a good time to make yourselves over to the choir loft with Waldorf and Steckler. Because the choir is going to sing Purim songs after we conclude our service. And I don't remember all of them, but some of them are in the back of the book. And when we go to them, I will tell you where those songs are. Oh. I am molting everywhere. I don't know how anybody wears these. You should see.
You're molting.
You should see back here. It's like.
Hi, everyone.
Where were you?
Oh, you know, here and there, avoiding cookie crumbs. That's right. But I'm happy to be here now, and it was very sweet of Cookie Monster to come and get me. And we do have a couple of more serious things to share, which probably been a little bit harder for Cookie. And I think he was a little anxious to get to the oneg, and so he may or may not have had a head start, and he may or may not be eating all the hamantashen at this very moment. But that being said, again, there are a couple of more serious things that we need to share, and he thought it was appropriate that I share them with you tonight. One of the things in particular is to address the horrific tragedy that occurred as many of us woke up to read the news. While we have an obligation to embrace life in the spirit of joy that Purim creates, we cannot end our service without an acknowledgement of those horrific events that occurred in New Zealand, in which innocent Muslim brothers and sisters seeking to pray in their house of worship were murdered. We take now a moment of silence. I now offer this prayer adapted from Rabbi Karen Kadar. Holy One of blessing, grant us the will to stand firm in the face of evil, hostility, and Islamophobia, not to be silent or afraid, to work diligently and faithfully, to banish wickedness from the earth, and to promote a world of tolerance, understanding, and love. Holy One of blessing, grant us the courage and the resolve to speak when there is hatred, to act when there is confusion, to join with others to build a world of safety, understanding, and acceptance. Because there is hate, dear God, help us to heal our fractured and broken world. Because there is fear, dear God, grant courage and faith to those in need. Because there is pain, dear God, bring healing to the shattered and the wounded. Because there is hope, dear God, teach us to be a force for justice and kindness. Because there is love, dear God, help us to be a beacon of light and compassion. As it is written, be strong and let your heart have courage. Depart from evil, do good, seek peace and pursue it. May our prayers inspire us to act through deed, word, and tzedakah to strengthen our ties and bonds with our Muslim friends, neighbors, and partners always, as we say together. Amen. We now turn our thoughts to those who have departed this earth. Those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. In particular, we keep in our hearts those whom we are in period of Shaloshim for: Robert Kissinger, Milton Somberg, Sarah Vallis, and also those yard sites which fall on this evening: Jules Matthew Berger, Pauline Blacker, David Bledman, Dr. Lawrence M. Brass, Michael Brown, Jack Byan, Sophie Cohen, Anita Dolber, Nick Dalatelli, Albert Dubin, June Blucher Edelman, Dr. Harold Ellsbury, Margaret Feather, Julius Flammenbaum, Julius Goldman, Ida Heller, Phyllis Rolnick Kalish, David Jacob Katz, Rhoda Klein, Louis Kreisberg, Anna B. Lazarus, Herman G. Letterman, Donna Matarazzo, Barbara Pettick, Annette Pizer, Sue Reingold, Helen Rosenthal, Ida Rosenberg, Harold Schachtel, Florence Shire, Joseph Selmanoff, Sam Sloan, Francis Sokolow, Richard Wasserman, Frida Weisbrod, Leonard E. Weiss, Joseph Wittenberg, Marla Zaks, Shirley Zimmerman, Annie Mirziv. If there are other names to add or names that I might have inadvertently pronounced, please do so at this time.
Robert Sherris.
We keep these names in our hearts and our thoughts as we turn to our mourners' Kaddish, and certainly also those who lost their lives in New Zealand. Page 598. Please rise if it is your custom to do so as we pray together. Yitgadal v'yitkadosh shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach cherutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chai echon v'yom echon u'chai dekol beit Yisrael, v'agalau b'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yeh shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'mei almaya, v'yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'tadar v'talev v'talal shemei kudusha barichu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shalom rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mroma huyaseh shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. Please be seated. We're now going to have some announcements, and then we're going to have some wonderful Purim songs by our amazing choir, and then a little closing prayer, and then we'll get to the cookies. The oneg. Thank you, Paul Weber, for sharing our announcements and exciting events going on this evening.
Give that to your friend when you see him. Tonight's oneg is sponsored by the Temple. Religious School is running a Passover candy fundraiser. Brochures are in the lobby, and brochures have been emailed home with the Temple weekly announcements. Please join us tomorrow morning for Torah Panera in Bohemia at 9:30, followed by adult confirmation at the Temple at 11:30. And we are doing it again on March 30th. These are wonderful classes of learning and sharing with Rabbi Rosenthal. Tomorrow night we have our Temple Purim play at 7 p.m. Tickets are still available for the New York State Lottery raffle. To purchase tickets, please see Steve Sonkin at the Oneg. Tickets are $5. This Sunday we are having a Purim Carnival, which will be held at noon. Admission is free. Brotherhood Breakfast will be held Sunday, March 24th at 9:30. Our guest speaker will be Alicia Pasquale. She will be here to discuss elder law, estate planning, among other things. Please RSVP to the Temple office if you wish to attend. Sisterhood is having a Women's Seder experience on Tuesday, April 9th at 6 p.m. Ritual foods and desserts will be served by reservation only. The cost is $18 for sisterhood members and $20 for non-members. Please RSVP by March 25th. Our annual New York City Cultural Tour will be held on Sunday, April 14th. Both rabbis are leading the tour. The group will be split in two. Each group will experience one of the following: sweatshop workers or hard times. Please see the March bulletin for more information. We're leaving the temple at 8 a.m. sharp. The cost is $50 per person. Please RSVP. Your seats are going very quickly. First night Passover Seder will be held on Friday, April 19th at 7 p.m. This will be a full ritual Seder using Woodbury Kosher caterers. We will conclude with songs, Passover desserts, tea, and coffee. Please see the March bulletin for prices. The fundraising committee would like you to attend Paint It Forward at Peanuts Palette. This event will be held on Saturday, April 27th from 7 to 9 p.m. The cost is $45 per painter. Please see the March bulletin to RSVP to the company. Our next blood drive will be on Monday, April 29th from 2 to 8 p.m. Please make your appointment online or call the temple. As a thank you, you will earn a voucher for a pair of New York Mets tickets to a 2019 home game. Gala Journal Dinner Dance will be held on Sunday, June 23rd, in celebration of Rabbi and Judy in honor of the rabbi becoming Rabbi Emeritus. Please submit your words of Mazel Tov to Rabbi Moss and Judy to go into the Gala Journal. Full color options are available as well as black and white. You should have received journal ad forms in the mail. They can also be found in the lobby and in the March bulletin. We are in need of pictures of Rabbi and Judy throughout the years. If you have pictures, please bring them or mail them to the temple office. Please put your name on the back of each picture if you wish to get them back. If you are new to B'nai Israel or just visiting, please introduce yourself to the rabbi, Miss Piggy, Cookie Monster, or myself.
How we are both going to be in the same room is going to be magical.
This Monday, Junior Youth Group meets at 5:45 p.m. On Monday at 7:30, we have a finance meeting. On Tuesday, Hamantash Baking with the Sisterhood at 7:30 p.m. On Thursday, Building and Grounds is having a meeting at 7:15, and there will be a temple board meeting at 8 p.m. And next Friday, Shabbat service is at 8 p.m. Thank you.
And now we have some amazing Purim songs from our beautiful and soulful choir, and they're going to sing for you and add some extra joy to our service.
Ani Purim, Sameach U'Adeach, Alo Rak La'am B'Shana, Alo Titareach, La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Hey Purim,
673 also at the top. 673 pages. Page 673.
Why don't we do it twice? Second time a little bit faster.
Okay.
Chag Purim, Chag Gadol Ulayudim, Masechot Rashanim, Shirim Berikudim, Havan Risha Rash Rash Rash, Havan Risha Rash Rash Rash, Havan Risha Rash Rash Rash, Barashanim. Chag Purim, Chag Gadol Ulayudim, Masechot Rashanim, Shirim Berikudim, Havan Risha Rash Rash Rash, Havan Risha Rash Rash Rash, Havan Risha Rash Rash Rash, Barashanim.
So, they say all good things come to an end.
What's that have to do with this service?
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
We now take a moment for our closing prayer. If you would like to gather together, you may. If you'd like to stay in your seats, you may. May we take the sweetness of this service as the sweetness of a cookie, full of crisp, sweet deliciousness. May we carry that in our hearts and in our whole souls as we go forth into a holiday and a weekend full of celebration and joy and togetherness. And may we embrace every minute with true love and intention as we say together, Amen. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Simple. Thank you. Special thanks to Jeanette and Seth Berman.
Woo! And thank you to the choir. Woo! And Rosalind. Woo!
And special thanks to our choir.
Oh, my Kermie.
Who was saying that? Oh, because she was saying something about you used to say something about it until tomorrow night. Yeah, that should be a little shorter and a little better. Because you'll be me.